Good evening. This is take two on a video. I got 8 minutes in and I said, nope. So I'm going to pull from some of it, just off memory, and the rest we'll see what happens. I was just saying how I had a small bowl of dinner that I was eating. And I said, okay, well, I was going to try to continue with the video. I was like, no, I'm just going to press it on pause. Let me just put something on real quick, get caught up on something, and then just eat as I'm watching it. And once I'm done eating, I'll pause that and get back to this. Distractions. That was another thing from the last video. Hold on. Yo, for 2 seconds, I totally forgot that I was doing a video. Hope y'all can hear me, by the way. I was talking about maybe taking my hair down, but it's too hot for my hair to be down even like this, so it would be just 10 times worse if it was unraveled. But I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what the result is. Just okay. So distraction was because I kept having to pause the video. I can't remember if I already mentioned that. It's the world we live in, because now, what have we come to where now? And last week I fussed at Bo Bear for jumping on the bed. And I told him to stay down, and he just jumped his ass up here. Ooh. I mean, I'm not really, big time here, but I try to be mindful of the things that I do see with the big time people, as far as like, you know, labels and, just the words I use. But, sometimes I just gotta fucking be me. I mean, I'm just living life, if I'm holding on to something, I'm not trying to be, promoting or advertising and shit. I mean, shit, damn, again, the world we live in is just so different and so complicated. But what have we come to where we're just trying to watch TV, and we don't even have commercials anymore? We have ads. So commercials and ads and commercial, or just ads. And so the entire time it took for me to eat my small bowl of dinner and put the TV on, when I was done, I was still on an ad. Didn't even get a chance to watch what I was trying to get caught up on. I'm just like, it's one thing for it to be on your phone. If I'm even fuck it, I'll just slide away, go away, and just focus on real life. But it's real life, and you can't just, smack your TV and be like, I want to see this shit. I was also saying that, I just want to be better. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. But I think what I am going to do for me, because I gotta be able to be me, and being me is being all of me, and that's to actually feel all of my emotions. Like, if I want to be angry, I can be angry, because that is what some things I kind of, in some certain areas with anger, I struggle with, because I won't allow myself to just let it come down. I keep pushing it away, or I'll judge myself, and I got to allow it, because even though I'm peaceful, I'm miserable. So am I actually peaceful if I have a sense of misery in it? I need to take myself out of the cage, So I'm trying. Like I'm really trying. Sometimes, well, in the recent past, this doesn't feel good to say, but um, I feel like even though I say I wasn't in victim mode, not lately though, because lately I didn't, but just if you've been watching, you can kind of pinpoint it. Um, Maybe I was actually here in victim mode. Victim mode. I noticed something in myself today, and I'm just like, I don't like this, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I want to be better, and I need to not judge myself. Once you catch it, all right, you know better, do better, be better. I grew up a little bit today. Definitely going through some changes, um, in a good way. Y'all forgive me. I'm just deep off in thought right now because I want to say things, and I'm literally thinking, how can I? And I just can't. Now, this is not me judging myself. It's just one of those gots to be more careful moments. You know what? My little wisdom hair right in the front, wisdom hair. This is not a glitter streak. This one is an actual wisdom hair. Standing up there, all not really crooked, but just wavy and strong. I'm just okay. The wisdom is here. Wisdom is here. This is the side of life. How can I describe it? It's all coming together now. So I started a new. Once I came back to Facebook, one thing I did intentionally was a lot of my older photo albums. I just put um, what oh only visible to me, only me, and then I left some open. And I also only me some of them just like what the heck was that? um, not to be just deceptive. It's just old stuff. At this point we're all new, we're grown, and I'm getting there. And I left just a photo album of my kids, the dogs, and then I made a new one. And for whatever reason, I named it The Spice. It was short for the spice of life. And this is what this side of life feels like. I'm at the spice of life era, I guess you should say, since everyone's in an era. Um, I'm like, I like this. So this will be one big photo album of just things that make me happy, that I've experienced, or yeah, that was up because my kids each had their individual one. But honestly, and then my last post was about Robert, his birthday, and I made a post thanking everyone, that that no, not everyone. I was basically talking to everyone, saying either some of all of them, watch my kids, grow up on Facebook. And I thank two special people because, oh my goodness, they were there for us. And time we were a young family, just trying to make it. And our apartment building caught fire. It was electrical fire. That fire had been going on for a long time, and I mean, I remember smelling something before I walked out for the day to go do what I need to do. And then I get a phone call and was like, hey, the apartment caught on fire. I'm like, what? I mean, just the disbelief. And some things we were able to salvage, some things we weren't. But my girls went to this school, and their teachers cared. It was two of them got together, cared so much. They took in a collection of like clothing, stuff for the house. I mean, just you name it. And we took these things, put them in storage because we knew, okay, eventually we're going to have to find a place to live. That happened. And that right there, if I never, ever, 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 no, no, no. If I, yeah, if I never feel like I could ever come back to having faith in humanity, those two people, I would think of them and would restore it every single time because people do not have to care. But anyways, yeah. So then I did a post, yeah, post by Bo Bear, and I put the milestone, final graduation. I stayed on Facebook. As I started weeding out the different people, and I'm just like, why are you in my life? Why are you in my life? I don't care. You don't care. I don't just need to be someone you scroll past, life you pass, briefly pass by. You should see and, oh, okay, like, all right, share with someone here and then. But for the ones you never hear from, like, it's it's still another form of anti-social media. Which probably really helps narcissists anyway. But anyways, not going there. Fucking Gemini season. Narcissist pros. Anyways, narcissistic pros. There we go. I'm gonna have to say it right. Um, but anyways, but getting back to it, I just, I was like, you know what? I'm just here for at this point, I'm just here for the family. And if I can just get to the final graduation, then I can walk away. Because I've been on Facebook since like, I think it was 2009. I had just left MySpace. And my at the time brother-in-law um, was, let me not say that because he's still my brother. So um, he was like, yeah, you come over to Facebook. I'm just like, no, man, because at the time, my only impression of Facebook was for people who, what it was originally created for, and I'm just like, I ain't into all that. I don't even go in college right now, but a little had to know it had changed. So, and been there ever since, And I was like, that's a long time to be on Facebook. 2009. So in 2019, this is a long fucking time. I'm like, this can't continue to be a part of my life. Granted, yes, I'll keep it for like ads or whatever. Not ads, apps, just because, just to have that link, but I'm good. Well, I just thought of something. Just thought of something. Um, it was time to go. I don't want this to be a part of my life. And so I feel like I completely can just walk away. And maybe this is part of the isolation that I want right now. Let me not say I'm in my hermit mode. So while I'm in hermit mode, you know, it seems about right. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been like this. But I think it's finally time to just walk away. Like I might I think I might just keep my Instagram. It's not as I don't even know how to compare it, but it's not as whatever fill in the blank as Facebook is. Maybe polluted. Um, and that's chlorophyll watering. In case you're wondering why the water is green, but I hope y'all would already know that. And if you didn't, I'm not judging, but that's what that is. Chlorophyll water. This one has a little hint of mint, but I love things to be earthy. It challenges my taste buds. I love it. I live for it. Like to drink tea, I don't even put sugar or honey in it. Every blue moon, honey, every blue moon. But it's the earthiness for me. I love it. And even if I get a little bit of, the grains, I'm good. I'm good. And that's all I want. If I'm drinking tea, that's literally all I want to drink is medicinal teas. Like, why are we drinking sweet tea? For what? Not judging. Says, I ain't gonna be a little sunjoy. Um, but anyways, I hope I'm not rambling. Like I'm hoping that this is, y'all catching on and what's going on, and this makes plenty of sense. Um, like I feel moving, just in this point and moving on is everything completed, everything, thought out, anything, just anything. Like I move with intention, but this point you gotta move with some put some in that intention with whatever you do. And then just back on the going through the changes, like I guess now I'm starting to feel it more on a maybe a mental, spiritual level because I honestly I feel it in my body, like I really do. Um, I had a really good talk with my doctor the other day, and it gave me encouragement to be on this side of life at this age, because I feel like now your body is about to show you what you've done, and it's going to be on you to either maintain it or fix it or live with it, because there's no going back, because the damage is too far done. Like, I'm starting to see people in my age range pass away. The shit is fucking scary. So maybe I'm scared straight. My doctor wants me to lose 10 pounds by the next time she sees me, which will probably be October, December. I don't know. I want to lose them fucking 10 pounds. And maybe I'm being dramatic. I don't know. But so far, what I've wanted has been coming to pass. I was a little, not realizing it at first, but so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Because it's already one area of my health that's being highlighted. Um, High cholesterol. I'm not. I don't have high cholesterol, but whether it's the LDLs, the bad cholesterol, or the good. Oh, Jesus, I have to get educated because this is crazy. So it's getting a little elevated. So I have to the fried foods. I was thinking about that today while I was driving. I'm like, fuck, Keisha, we gonna have to leave fried foods alone. Like, we gotta be for real. We gotta be serious about this shit. That's what the healthiest times in my life while being pregnant, and I still say in fucking 2020, even though it took COVID to reach me in December, and that's only because I let an outsider in my home. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. Because the last time I got COVID, which was that shit last year? Hell yeah, shit was last year. I was around that same person and they had COVID. I'm like, oh, good, I'll be good, I'll be good. I don't get it because that person has had COVID multiple times. My ass, yeah. I'm like, damn, I didn't beat the flu. I can't. I'm not gonna call it. At this point moving forward, I shall never get fucking COVID. I shall never get COVID again. So what it be? I say I mean I'm in. Drink to that. To hell. To well. Health is your wealth. So maybe my ass just got scared straight, and now I'm just off on this intellectual kick. I don't know, but I know enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna start listening. Because one thing I'm gonna be is my best self. Like, this shit's scary. It's fucking scary. Okay, that's it. I'm fucking scared straight. That's just what it all boils. I'm scared straight. I'm gonna call it like it is. It's a fucking duck. Oh my goodness. But hold on. Make sure y'all can hear me still. But this is my personal spice of life era, and I'm here for it.